work division is clear, and as long as the hierarchy is there, then that's fine. Everyone has to follow those rules and regulations.
So that the work culture is to be transparent.
Right.
Thanks.
Hello sir, myself Ayush and I am first year mechanical engineering student. So basically I want to ask, like, you started a company from your family. So how is it that trust can be generated among inside? Like you can trust anybody so that it's your idea and it's your money and you think that somebody else will work and company will grow. So how is it that possible?
Okay, time maybe good or bad, but my nature has always been that I don't distrust a person unless there is a reason. So first you trust. Once you trust, you always win the trust back. So if somebody is misusing your trust, then you have to be open and transparent. Sorry, now I think it's time to part. So you need to be very clear. So keep friendship, keep a smiling face, always, I mean, it should be genuine, it should be coming from heart, and fortunately God has given me that trait that I am viewed as a person who trusts people and people trust me.
Do you have any thoughts or ideas about starting a new company?
And
Do you have any plans or thoughts of starting a new company?
not right now, no. If my children, they get out from this company, if they want to start a new company, or if anyone else within the company wants to get out and start a new company, if they need help, I may provide. I don't think I would. Rajan has given a very good idea that if at all ever I get out of this business, it is unlikely because my partners are not going to leave me. But if at all that happens, I'll have to work because my wife would not allow me to sit at home. So I'll have to find something, and then I'll become a professor like that.
But by the way, Piyush is on the advisory board for IIT Gandhinagar. So he's already very well connected. Yes.
Hello sir, I am Darshan Pari. I am an engineering MA first year. My question is very similar to what is in class. So actually you said that going with the big name always benefits. Is it that it is mutually helping everyone to get customers and loyalty, or by the way there is always an option of going public and running it from a big company from an MSC?
Yes, it is a big company has advantage, acceptability. See, as I said, it's mission critical equipment that we supply took us 10 or 15 years of track record to be accepted. Now, the new products, when I want to supply to similar different industry segment, mission critical customers, the name Hitachi, their global track record is an instant key to open those doors. So you can expand your business much faster. And the technology is very high technology, proven, and it's really, really very good technology.
So your win rate and your closing time has changed?
But yes.
Closing time has
Closing
changed.
time with the customers and acceptance by the customer, those times are much faster.
And your win rate is also much.
Yeah, win rate, markets are growing bigger, competition is more, so even if the win rate is same, I think the volume is large.
Much bigger.
Okay, thanks.
Sir, my name is Arun. I am coach in engineering. So you said that you partner with Hitachi for expanding and for some technological, for getting new technology. So sir, I have a question. After so many years and having so many engineers, why do we still lack of technological?
Yeah, very, very fundamental question you raised, my friend. And that's the unfortunate part of our country's infrastructure and country's, what I would say, the ambience for entrepreneurship, innovation, and new ideas to fructify fast enough. I mean, India, if you see in the high technology area, we are considered to be very good engineers, but not we have not been successful in launching many, even I mean the IT field where Indians are known all over the world, but we are only service providers, we are only body shoppers, most of that business. We don't have products like Oracle or Microsoft or Google or Apple, none of the companies, the closest that internet company that India today is Flipkart or Snapdeal. We don't have any other internet company also, which is out of India. And it's the basic ambience, business ambience that India has. Lot of people are doing a lot of things to change that. It will change, but it will require very good infrastructure. It would require very high quality education from school levels, from primary school levels. The whole, I mean, it's a different topic to talk about, and maybe Rajin is more of an expert on that. But you are right. I'll tell you now, power electronics products, I used to go to USA very often before signing up with Hitachi. We had a number of collaborations. And in most companies, when I went in 80s, that was fine. We had all the engineers that we used to work with in our partner companies were Americans. Between 92 to 2005, I found all the companies are Indian engineers, and they are the ones who had developed all these products. And that was amazing. Indian engineers working there, they were top of the class, but working as engineers there, not owners or not in the management. Things are changing there now in USA also. Many companies are owned by Indians and they are big time owners, big companies, big valuations. Because there is that ambience there. India, we still don't have that kind of ambience for high technology.
So you are saying there is a problem of system.
Pardon me?
So you are saying there is a problem of system.
Problem system basically, that's what I feel.
Hello sir, I'm Sanand, mechanical. So my question is that with whom you like to do business more, Indian market or international market?
No, let us do a combination. It has Indian market, I'll tell you, the product lines that we do business, India market is between 5 to 10%, sometimes maybe 2.5 to 10% different product lines of the global market. And it is growing. So if you learn basic product deployment, product installation in India, make sure that it becomes a very mature solution and then go out. So that's the way. India market is large enough for, and it is growing. More important, it is growing faster than most other markets. And why are all multinationals wanting to have a foot in India is not only the size of the market, but future potential. The growth rate is high.
Thank you. Hello sir, my name is Asher. I'm a third year student of chemical engineering. So what I want to ask you is, try to picture the first product you made along with your co-founder. I want to know, since you, of course, you're a student of electrical engineering, how much of your, what is your participation in the product development? Of course, you had a strong point of sales and when you handling a business.
Okay. It was not, in those days, it was not so much of product development, it was more of product adaptation to the Indian conditions. Because the technology was, and all the bill of material, specifications of all the materials to be used, circuit diagram, how they are to be connected, how printed circuit board is to be manufactured, how different sub-assemblies are to be connected, how the final product is assembled, how it is tested. All these details, information were available as part of the technology transfer agreement. We sent our engineers there to absorb this technology and did the testing. So it was, but we always insisted in not only know how but also know why. So we went into deep study of why this component is used, why this op-amp is used, why this IC is used, why here a ceramic capacitor and not a tantalum capacitor, bimetal film resistor, things like that. All studies we did so that we understand the full working of the circuit, and we can solve the problem in the field if there is a problem. So that was very important, and we made sure that our engineers did this study and they were competent enough to analyze the circuits. And rest is applying this final product to the customer's machines was where sales and application engineering was involved, which also we developed over a period of time.
I'm from third year mechanical engineering. You started in 1983 and Hitachi get into partnership with you in 2011. So between this more than 25 years of time, you did not ever thought of getting into the partnership with some other companies before, 5 or 10 years before? And was there not any Indian player like Reliance or Tata interested in getting into this power electronics business?
No, they were not in Reliance or Tata. They are more users of power electronics, but they are not into this business. It is too small for them. They are in large process industries, and so they are not into that. To answer your first question, we had several different types of relationship with our foreign partners, and it can be just purchase of drawings one time. You are confident that once I get this information, I can do it myself, I don't need them. You pay lump sum and then say goodbye. It's like just buy and sell. It's a very primitive relationship. Second is a technology transfer where you get the drawings and designs and test procedures and everything, and you pay upfront some money and then royalty for a period of time, 5 years, 7 years. That was a technology transfer agreement. And third is equity. We did have equity partnership also with 2 companies, one in UK and one in USA. And when we started building, as I said, every 5 years there was a change in their strategy. One company that we were working in UK, instead of power electronics, they decided to go into more into telecom and railway products. So whatever equity they had, we bought it back. Similarly, a company in USA who provided us know-how for industrial UPS, they sold themselves to some other company who were not interested in this business. So we bought the equity back from them. So we had the equity partnership, but both the times we had to buy back. Now with Hitachi, such a big company, it would be difficult to buy back, and we don't want to do that.
I have one question.
Afterwards. Can you stand and say? Stand and ask. Oh, they're your employees. I thought you joined the class. Okay. Okay, I think, how much time do you think, Piyush?
What is it?
It's 10:35.
Yeah, in 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Because it will take you, you'll reach almost midnight.
Yeah, I think it's 5 minutes. One question only.
How is the composition of the board of directors for Hitachi HiRel, and how did this transform when the board of directors were HiRel Power Electronics to the Hitachi HiRel?
We have 4 directors from Hitachi and 3 from ours. And I am the managing director, so I am running the entire sales, marketing, operations, everything, except the board is governed by Hitachi because they have the majority.
How is the transition from your Hitachi HiRel Power Electronics to the Hitachi HiRel?
No, the company is the same, only thing the shareholding pattern changes, so that's the transition, there's no other transition. Your articles of association, your memorandum of those things change, but at ground level, at operational level, you ask the person behind you, has anything changed? Rampart has been with me for 10 years now. Kila was that? 9 years. So, except that we are getting more and more systematic, we are getting learning the quality management system, manufacturing systems, design review systems, new product technology transfers. we are learning more and more. HR practices, he's our HR chief at Sanand. So we are learning more and more the HR practices that we can see globally for practice. Ram, you want to say something? Please go ahead.
I also ask a question.
Please.
Sir, which are the top 2 strengths of our organization that you feel, that will drive our growth in coming years? 2 unique strength areas of HHP.
2. Our ability to grasp new technologies fast enough. The negative point that we are not able to fully, aesthetics and other parts, we are not able to do that. We have to learn that. And second is our market access. Our ability to reach out to customers and enthusiasm to reach out to customers, whichever part of the country and now whichever part of the world it is, we are always ready to go out and reach them. It is very important.
So has Hitachi learned something from HiRel?
No, they really appreciate the value engineering that we've been able to do. Value engineering. Because one of the main problems or difficulties that they had for these products in Japan, they're very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. And so it was our mission to reduce the cost without sacrificing the quality and the performance, which we have successfully done.
Are you looking at 10%, 20%?
No, we have been able to reduce the cost by almost 30 to 40%.
Wow. So very much more competitive.
Yeah, very much. So I'm saying, any customized solution that we are building here, I think we can be almost the most competitive company in India. And if in India, then globally also we can be very competitive.
Can you compete with China?
China, no. Because there's a big difference, but China is not good, and Chinese such customized solutions are also not accepted globally, and India also many customers don't accept it because of quality issues. They have realized that after a while they run out of performance. But if I have to make standard equipment, assembly line, small UPS, we will never be competitive because the cost of materials that they use is so much lower. It's impossible to do that. And the volumes are. China is the factory of the world for all such standard assembly line products.
What about workmanship?
Workmanship.
Have you caught up to Japanese standards?
No, we are not. We have a long way to go. And that's the catch we have, and we are trying to continuously improve.
So do you hire people from ITI and NITI and all these kinds of
We
people?
are hiring from ITI, we are continuously training them. Actually, it is a training room, and we always conduct many trainings in this room. Our Japanese expatriates we have about 6 expatriates working full time here. They live in Ahmedabad. They come here, some of them go to Gandhinagar, and their job is to continuously instill quality system, manufacturing system, all those you saw computerized, so convert and make sure that everybody is able to read assembly. Right now we have about 4 of our technicians. They are in Japan for a 6-month program. Once they come back there, and then they will become the trainers here. So continuous training is important, very important.
So what motivates you to work till 10:30 in the night?
Friendship with you.
Oh, okay. But normally. But you work hard every day.
Yeah,
and you travel.
I generally reach home by about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but you've just been a hard worker all these years. It doesn't matter.
Enjoy. As I tell any new people who join, that most important thing is when you get up in the morning, you should feel like going to work. So make sure that happens when you are working here. The day you don't feel, please come and talk to me.
Right. Okay, with that, let's thank Piyush for an awesome explanation. all the